The Mossbourne model, a paragon of achievement or a breeding ground for anxiety, a growing crisis in Essex. The Mossbourne Federation, renowned for its transformative impact on education in Hackney, London, finds itself embroiled in a burgeoning controversy. While lauded for its rigorous discipline and impressive academic achievements, a shadow of concern is now darkening the horizon, specifically concerning its 3 Essex schools. Parents are voicing serious allegations of overly strict disciplinary measures, potentially causing significant emotional distress to their children. This is not simply a matter of differing pedagogical approaches, it's a potential crisis of child welfare. The alarm bells first started ringing with an independent child safeguarding practice review launched by Hackney Council in December, triggered by an observer investigation revealing allegations of emotional abuse at Mossbourne Victoria Park Academy. This review, though focused on a Hackney school, has cast a long shadow, prompting a deeper examination of the Mossbourne Federation's methods across all its schools. The recent events in Essex are now bringing those concerns to the forefront, with parents demanding answers and action. Last month, an emergency meeting, attended by approximately 130 concerned parents, took place. Their concerns, laid bare before local councillors, paint a disturbing picture. The recurring theme is the impact of the Federation's strict disciplinary style on the mental well-being of children. Numerous parents reported a dramatic shift in their children's behavior following the Mossbourne takeover. Children, once happy and engaged, are now exhibiting signs of severe anxiety and withdrawal. The previously vibrant spirits of children seem to have been dampened by a climate of fear and pressure. One mother described her son's transformation. "He's changed completely. He used to love school. Now he's constantly anxious. He messages me from the school toilet, begging me to pick him up." This anecdote reflects a pattern repeated across multiple accounts, pointing to a systemic issue rather than isolated incidents. The pervasive anxiety reported by numerous parents cannot be dismissed as mere coincidence. It suggests a school environment where the pressure to perform overshadows the student's emotional and psychological well-being. The allegations are serious and deeply troubling. Parents describe a culture of shouting and intimidation by teachers, creating an environment of fear and anxiety for children. One particularly harrowing account details the case of a child who wet themselves in class after being denied permission to use the restroom. Instead of receiving support and compassion, the child was left to endure the rest of the school day in wet clothing. The failure to provide basic care and support in such a vulnerable situation speaks volumes about the alleged prioritization of strict discipline over the well-being of the child. This is not just a matter of inconvenience. It's a potential violation of the child's rights and dignity, potentially resulting in long-term psychological trauma. The emotional scars inflicted on this child, and potentially others, demand serious attention and a thorough investigation. The lack of reasonable adjustments for children with special educational needs is another alarming accusation. For children already facing significant challenges, the rigid, uncompromising environment reportedly enforced by the Mossbourne Federation could prove especially detrimental. The failure to adapt teaching methods and support systems to accommodate individual needs not only undermines their learning experience, but actively exacerbates their existing vulnerabilities. The Mossbourne Federation's history is intertwined with its reputation for strict discipline. The first academy, established in 2004 under the leadership of Sir Michael Wilshaw, achieved remarkable results in one of London's most deprived areas. This success, built on a foundation of demanding discipline, earned the Academy widespread praise and accolades, including recognition from former Education Secretary Michael Gove. The results were undeniably impressive, with students gaining access to top universities, including Oxford and Cambridge. However, this success story, while undeniably compelling, must be critically examined in light of the current allegations. We need to question whether the unwavering pursuit of academic excellence justified the potential sacrifices in the mental and emotional well-being of its students. Were the ends truly justified by the means? The contrast between the accolades earned in Hackney and the current concerns arising in Essex is striking and demands a thorough and impartial investigation. The experiences of children in the Essex schools raise critical questions about the sustainability and ethical implications of the Mossbourne model. While high academic achievement is undoubtedly desirable, it must not come at the unacceptable cost of children's mental and emotional health. Parents in Essex are not seeking to undermine the academic potential of the Mossbourne system. They are demanding a change that prioritizes the overall well-being of their children. They are asking for an educational environment that nurtures both academic success and emotional growth, an environment where the well-being of each child takes precedence over a rigid and potentially harmful disciplinary regime. The silence surrounding these issues is deafening, and the current situation demands immediate and decisive action to protect vulnerable children from potentially harmful practices. The Mossbourne Federation must address these concerns head-on, acknowledging the validity of parents' experiences and committing to systemic changes to ensure the safety and well-being of all its students. The future of these schools hinges on finding a balance between academic rigor and compassionate care, a balance that currently seems tragically absent. The investigation must not only uncover the truth, but also pave the way for lasting reforms to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. A thorough and independent investigation is paramount. The well-being of children should not be a secondary concern, it should be the primary focus. The current situation demands immediate and decisive action.